It's a small world, so you have to keep your singles close and your competition closer.
Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Meet the Matchmakers single event hosted by Real Black Love Joseph in Paris. So here's our announcement. We've already been working on our university, Love Pro University, that's launching here in Atlanta. It's an international Love Pro University. It is.
Oh my God. This is a circus.
We are a certifying body for coaches and professional matchmakers.
Yeah, so interesting.
We've been building a curriculum for the last almost 2 years.
Are we in the Twilight Zone? You know about universities or what?
Give me this popcorn because this is entertaining. Like, I got front row seats to some shit.
It's launching in November. Love Pro University.
Great.
It seems like everything we do, people duplicate it. What's going on?
I mean, 8 years ago, we had this conversation where we wanted to collaborate. He steals our idea to be a matchmaker. The next thing you know, he's going to, open this academy and invite us to introduce it in front of us. And I just had it.
Not again.
Why do you feel that it was needed to voice that right here, right now? This is my event. I invited you to my event. I would never come to any of your events. First of all, laugh. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming out.
It was just hilarious. I've known Joseph for 10 years. This whole event goes right along with his personality. He's arrogant and not aware. Neither he nor Paris is a certified matchmaker. Yeah, you're going to start a certification program? Hilarious.
But the thing is like you're promoting yourselves at an event and I'm trying to bring us all together.
You're right. I'm just saying. Stay neutral because you don't know what we have going on right there. You don't know the backstory behind this here. So if I were you, I would just stick to the left and let us deal with this right here. Okay? You know, you're right. It was my business. It's not my battle.
There's a lot of other places you could have done that, but here.
Joseph, let me tell you something. I'll just say it, right? You wouldn't be calling yourself a matchmaker if it were not for us.
I wouldn't be calling myself a matchmaker if y'all weren't doing your damn job.
Are you kidding me?
For you to be the matchmaking tool, you're being immature, unprofessional, ignorant, and that's just only what it is. I appreciate you guys coming, but I think it's time to go. I'm sorry.
Pick one. Y'all can leave.
Over here.
We can do this nicely or we can do this unnicely. You can leave.
I was ready to go before we got there. We have better things to do.
I'm like ready for some Waffle House. Bye. You can go in. Are we getting cut out? I was just laughing.
I'm disappointed in you, but it's cool though. I see how you roll.
I was laughing.
I see how you roll now.
You're mad at me.
I know you personally.
Have a good day. My day was good before you came.
Girl, don't talk to me. Like, seriously, you don't know me, so just stay right
No,
here.
you don't know me. You don't know me. You don't know me.
Give me my card. Oh, I never miss an opportunity to recruit now.
I know it's all about that real black love, but it's all that colorblind too, okay? They invited me to that mixer, and at the end of the day, I'm a professional. So you can go nicely or you can go unnicely.
Unlike some people.
This was some bullshit for real. Little girl got in my face talking about you don't know me. Who? It's the little girl you with. With your little cheap pearls on. Are you serious? Girl, oh my God.
Right, he disrespected us. He really disrespected us.
I like your necklace. That's pretty. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. How y'all doing?
Welcome to the air conditioning.
I know. Thank you.
The beautiful little outfit.
Thank you.
The matchmaking duo, they don't want to respect me, but they have to. I'm not going nowhere. So how's your business doing?
The business is great.
Okay.
It's great. It's growing.
What's the name of the business again?
Big Kudos. Upscale pet spot. It's not just a regular smuggler.
Right. The bougie dogs come on in.
Got a lot of bougie dogs.
You got thirsty. We got that mango green tea. That looks good.
That sounds good. Give me that 2 left.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a cheesesteak.
Cheesecake? Strawberry cheesecake? You want strawberry cheesecake?
I do.
What you up to? You look like you just...
Happy.
What happy? You look like you're fulfilled. When we first talked,
Yeah.
you weren't ready for matchmaking at all.
Yeah, therapy really helped because it's a process, like a healing process to
Right.
go through. It made me learn to love myself a lot more. I didn't realize that was my issue until I seen myself on that video.
We met Jessica a year ago. She was in no place ready for a relationship or to be matched. She had just been publicly humiliated. She got her viral fame in the worst way. She ended up calling in to a famous YouTuber seeking relationship and dating advice. During her viral video, the YouTuber basically drags her.
Too many of you black women, you don't do the right way with black men. Average looking women
tend not to get high earning men. Women like you die alone. Can you imagine having millions of people laugh at you? You say she can't have this? I'm gonna prove you wrong. Because this is what we do. I want to show her what a real dating professional does. I would have been crying. I would have been everywhere. Like, I would have been.
I would get guys posting on my talking about, oh, you think you all in with your man, and all these black men are under these comments. What did I do to them? I just stated what I wanted, and they came and attacked me, and I'm like, if that's how they feel about me, I don't want to date black men. I had a disdain for them.
But it's all about redemption. Yeah. That's why we're sitting here right now. You have a beautiful soul, you have a beautiful spirit. I think you've done the self-work. I just see the confidence, and that's the main thing when it comes to matchmaking. We want our clients to be confident.
Jessica wanted to take some time to herself to really heal. It is so important to be in a good mental state before you start dating. Right. And we definitely encourage that.
We have so many women that come to us and say, I don't believe love is for me. I don't think I deserve it.
Are they trying to give up on real black love?
Right, because of things that they heard or things they see. We're happy that she did work. She's back here, and I think she's ready to go. Oh my. Oh God. Yes.
We'll be setting up hair, makeup, date coaching session.
Yeah, celebrity photo shoot.
We definitely got some things up our sleeve.
Thank you guys for being with me. I really appreciate it. I'm just so excited.
I'm excited for you, and I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Coming up. Thank you for inviting me to your new house, Ava. So you welcome me, Mom. You're welcome, Ava. I'm so appreciative of the last 6 months because y'all been able to just provide me support, with her, especially after the breakup with her dad.
I was definitely depressed.
It is hard, because I'm juggling business and all that. I question myself as a matchmaker. Question, do I want to continue as a matchmaker? All right, here we go. You're welcome, dog. Oh, look, somebody's at the door. It's Mimo. Hey, Mimo. Mimo. Hi. Yo, Mimo. I'm at the door. This house. Just pick you up. Baby, I just did. Show me your new house. It's small, 2-bedroom. It's cute. What I really like is the sights. I really like that I can see Atlanta right outside the door. Wow. It's perfect for you. It is perfect for us right now. Have a seat right here. All right, here we go. Thank you for inviting me to your new house, Ava. You're welcome, Mimo. You're welcome, Mimo. The thing is, you're moving out, and then Lawrence will be leaving soon. Yes, he's going out to school next month. I tell you what, I don't know what I'm going to do not having you. Well, we're only 15 minutes away. I'm so appreciative of the last 6 months because y'all been able to just provide me support, with her, especially after the breakup with her dad. I took a break because I really needed healing myself.
I was in an 8-year relationship with my daughter's father, and it ended. And I did move back home with my mom and my sister because I really needed support. I was definitely depressed. I questioned myself as a matchmaker because I'm a matchmaker and I'm not matched, so I really questioned myself. Should I continue?
It is hard, because I'm juggling business and all that. And I'm probably still going to need help because this matchmaking business is crazy with all these events and stuff like that. Well, I'm always here for you, girl. I know. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support.
Being at home with my family for those 6 months really just helped me to regroup. I had to find myself again. I had to really rebuild shape.
I just thank God that, things are working out for you, especially the matchmaking business. Yes. That's your joy. It is my joy. And, I met with a client and she was off the chain.
Do you consider yourself bisexual? No. I'm like hetero-flexible.
Could he be bisexual? She's a sex blogger. Do you know what that is? No, what's a sex blogger? Like, she writes articles about sex. Oh. Well, so, I gotta get the people with me. Matchmaker, make a match. Yes. Oh. You want talk about magic, honey. Wait to see the bride. Which one is it? Her name is Melissa. I want to make sure this company has longevity. So I started with matchmaking, and then we expanded into the bridal gown business, which are both doing extremely well. I brought those under one roof so that I can work those businesses simultaneously. So the idea was born from match to marriage. Damn, that's good. Like, one-stop shop. Oh my God, that is beautiful. I want to wear that one. I know, it's gorgeous. That one's good. I love that. It's crazy. I think that I've seen all the gowns, and every time I come, it's a new gown in here. I know. So how did everything go last night? The mixer that I went to, Joseph invited me to. So this big announcement. We're starting a matchmaking institute. The duo was hot over the corner. They were like, wait, that's our idea. And I said, but you can't come in here and take over his mixer. Right. And she told me, you stay out of it. You mind your business. You get over in that corner. And I guess what I did? Guess what I did? What? I got in the corner. No, you serious? That's so cute of you. Thank you. Somewhere I'll be right with you. Okay. Thank you. This is a great idea. Get out of y'all.
office.
Anything we like, ladies?
Yes, ma'am. Where we do Bondo's Healthy Skin and Nail Growth?
The Georgia Peach. That is a good gender.
I'll be right over.
Thank you.
So it's a lot that needs to be done, and it's good stuff to be done.
Renee is like our right-hand woman.
You know, Renee, even for the last year, you've been scheduling all those appointments with Deidre for the curriculum.
She is a jack of all trades with that calendar.
As people are registering, do you want them to be able to get that introductory packet?
We do.
That's the debut, the university.
I think that we need to have a way for people to register by the time for sure. Have the event.
When we started in this business, we were encouraged not to really work with Black women because we were deemed not easily matchable. We thought it would be important for us to create Love Pro University, and we were trained formally, but there's a difference culturally. So we had to create our own blueprint. We're gonna check in with
The future, right?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm just calling her on FaceTime.
Hi, Deidre. Hey there.
You've been such a huge help extracting what's in our mind, putting it on paper, and making it a whole curriculum.
I need more actual stories and role plays. Have to give me some write-ups. Remember, that's just the first part.
Got it. Okay. We'll get it done.
Good. Yeah. You all are going to be busy.
We got a whole program. We got a whole school. We've been building this curriculum for the last 2 years.
For those of you who really want to be matchmakers and coaches and learn from real matchmakers,
matchmakers.
you might want to come over here. All right, my dear. Well, we know you have to run. We know you're busy too, but thank you so much.
Bye,
Deidre.
See you.
Bye.
Anything else for me before I scoot to another meeting?
No, I think that's it.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right. Thank you so much.
Bye. Really always coming up with a project just for us to relocate and really like get our feet wet here in Atlanta. I know you have too, but I've made so many sacrifices to move here with the kids and all that stuff. I think that's probably why it made us extra mad. When Joseph announced that to me, and then he invited us to meet the matchmakers. Meet the matchmakers event.
I can't.
We've had several careers before we became matchmakers. Tana and I had a background in marketing and sales.
We used to travel the country from Monday through Thursday for weeks at a time, doing presentations for C-level executives. And all the while, we had our own relationship struggles.
I filed for divorce.
And my husband and I separated. And during that time, Kelly and I just kind of helped each other along the way. People watched our journey and they said, wow, I can't believe you guys did that. And you guys did it well. And how can you help me?
Yeah, so we started becoming coaches. We were certified coaches. And then people were like, you know what, I feel better. Bring me up, man.
So we went to New York.
We did. We got certified. We became certified in matchmaking development. When you start from the beginning of us even having this idea,
Years. Oh, I'm so excited. It's all coming together.
I know.
Coming up.
Tonight, I want you to wear this because
We're taking you to a cigar bar. We want to see how you interact with men.
you excited?
Oh, great.
Just a little bit.
Great. Okay.
Okay. We get set in our looks and looks change. You know, like what you were doing 5 years ago may not be hitting right now. You only get one chance to make a first impression. And when it comes to what we do, which is VIP matchmaking, you want to make sure you have the right photos to start off with. Look number 2.
When you take the time as a woman to do that self-care and to really, really say, hey, what's the best version of me? And let me accentuate all my parts. That's what we did for her. And it was beautiful seeing it all come together and her believing that she was worth that attention to her own self. Loved it.
It took a lot to come back from what she went through. I don't think too many people could, and she did it. Tonight, we want you to wear this because
We're taking you to a cigar bar. We want to see how you interact with men. So we'll be there observing.
yeah, you excited?
So they have like bowling and like arcades and everything and basketball.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to try the basketball.
You know, I usually do the gutter balls when I'm feeling lucky.
I'll do the lucky first shot. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, it's straight competition between us. All right, ready? We both got good exercise.
So I have 3 daughters. It's really, really important for me to know that my children are acclimated to Atlanta.
That was fun.
I'm thirsty. I'm just gonna go get us something to drink.
Whatever you know what I like. It's a pizza.
I've invested a lot to make our business what it is here in Atlanta, and we're going to be growing the university. So it's really important. If they're not on board, then that just makes my life a living hell. There's a lot of stuff to do here, but next time we come, I want to do the skating and the volleyball. Oh, roller skating. Yeah, I haven't roller skated in a minute. Well, I was thinking about it, just, you know, the fact that we're here in Atlanta. Yeah, it's been challenging. Yeah, we've been through a lot to get to this point. Yeah, I will never forget from where we came from. So, really? Yeah. We didn't always grow up in the best house. It was a hard time, though, and I think when you all were young, and then, you know, we went through a divorce, me and your dad, so. We went through a lot of it, too. Yes, you did. A lot of it. Discount that either, but, you know, a single mom. Yep, yes, she came a long way. Mom, it's okay. We're
You make me cry. I know it's not about crying, but I just want you to know that you all go to like the best schools, you're in the best area. However, there were times when I just didn't even think I had enough money for anything.
Before I was a matchmaker, I had a very lucrative sales and marketing career that spanned over many years. I went through a divorce and then became a single mom, and then I was downsized from my job. At that time, it was just hell. There was one thing I wanted to share, but I wanted to show you this card that I keep with me all the time. So I didn't have enough money at one point to even have enough food. I went to social services and had to get food stamps. And that was the worst day of my life. However, I still got my big earrings on, I still got my lipstick popping, but it wasn't a good day. Yeah. Oh well, it was the worst day, the most humbling day. But I did what I had to do. And, moved to Charlotte, got a job, got back on my feet, and rose back to the level that we're supposed to be on, and we're still climbing, right? I moved with my girls from New Jersey to Charlotte with basically nothing. I sacrificed so much. I've uprooted my daughters to Atlanta for the matchmaking, for the university. Yeah, don't think we don't see it, because we do. Oh, really? I do. I've made a lot of leaps in my life. This leap has to work. I'm not going back to where I was. If it gets in my way, you better move out. One way or another, we never know. Yeah. I'll just go from a fun day to this. I was not expecting to cry, at all. So what are we going to play next? Enough of that. Arcade games. I want to do the motorcycle.
Coming up, we are actually here to find some eligible bachelors. Just really ask questions about that person.
Okay, great. Do you have any picks?
A python. Love it too.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Shay. How are you? Good to see you again, girl. See you again, likewise. Yes. I love your aesthetic. You always have a pop of color. Your earrings are always the statement. How are you? Thank you. Any appetizers? The little octopus thing. Yeah. So good. Try it. Our palate really makes me as open you are to sex. Be open to foods. Okay. Yeah. Go try it. Take it on a client actually is very challenging because she's asking for a lot. I like flying. All right. She's so sexually open and free. She's just very different from what I would typically have as a client. I just want to talk about some of the things that the therapist shared with me. One thing that was brought up was that you haven't had a relationship in a long time. I'm a serial dater. All of my clients go through dating coaching. They go see a therapist to determine that they are relationship ready. I'm such a proponent of therapy because it works. I met with my therapist last week. When was your last real? This is my boyfriend. I'm meeting his family. He's meeting my family. Years ago. Probably years ago. A long time. Nobody goes to a matchmaker for sex. People come to you because they want long-term relationship. I just want to make sure you're right. That you don't just want sex. You want a long-term relationship. Okay, I can get this wrong. Exactly. Oh, thank you so much. This is the octopus. And you're just going to try one. Okay, so what is it? What is it? The octopus. This is interesting. I'm glad you tried it though. So here's what I have done. Okay, what we got? I spoke with my friend Lamont. He's a matchmaker. He's a gay matchmaker. Okay, so do you think you have a guy for her?
Yes, I do think I have a great guy.
And so he's bisexual. He's freaky. He likes toys.
He brings the whole basket to the party.
Oh yes. One of the guys I want to show you if you be open is bisexual. I'm open. We can see what happens. He's well-to-do. He's tall, 6'3". Okay. He's handsome. He's a freak like you. Okay. And he wants a long-term relationship with a woman as well. Would you be open to that? I'm open. I'm with it. Okay. I'm with it. Welcome to Atlanta then, girl. I'm excited. Hi, how are you? Good to see you again. We didn't get a chance to really talk last time. How are you? You look beautiful. Thank you. That's amazing. I love the job. Yeah. Thank you for inviting us. Absolutely. Thank you for accepting my invitation. Of course. After that last situation,
I know. And we were so looking forward to getting to know you. Learning more about your business, but it kind of went left.
We only have time now. We do. We opened up headquarters in ATL because the single sent for us.
We don't really know Ming well. We know of her as we did a little bit of research about who was in the area when we got here.
She's beautiful. She's a beautiful black woman, so I'm looking forward to getting to know her.
So how is Atlanta treating you?
It's good. Just kind of making sure that our clients are comfortable, getting our families set up, all those things.
Yes.
I think that the dual, they're really nice looking older ladies. I feel like they could probably go shopping with me and be okay. They need some clothes.
Hey, ladies, so
I've been running on that. I just want some water and a ginger ale.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do my favorite sangria. Do it. Make it light. Make it light. Make it light. Make mine light. Okay. I have to drive.
Where are you?
I was in Dunwoody before. I had an office in Buckhead. I have another office now that I just moved into.
Tell us more about what's your
demographic. So
Mine, I am a multicultural, interracial matchmaker, and I focus more on people of diversity coming together. It's a bigger pool for me to pull from. So many people want to meet people of other races, but they don't know how to. And I also sell luxury wedding gowns, and then I want to help them to get a gown.
is she a wedding dress designer? Is she some high class, I don't know, matchmaker? So she says, I don't know what thing does. Okay. Yeah, we were hoping that we would have a chance to talk to you and see how what your thoughts were, because we know that you didn't have much information about it.
I know I stuck my 2 cents in.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause I was just thinking, like, if it was my event, like, if somebody just grabbed the mic, I would have been like,
Oh, yeah. Let's just not act like you're high and mighty.
Let's start there.
That's true.
I apologize for my tone with
I
you.
appreciate
I was
that.
so frustrated to hear the coming rainbows and butterflies.
but you sure wasn't that the other night, though.
I know, I'm sorry. Listen, I apologize that you caught the wrath of Chicago Tana. If I were you, I would just take to the left and let us deal with this right here. But you had no idea of the history that we had with this man. You probably should have just stayed neutral because you didn't know.
But I did say neutral.
No, you know,
We were
you did
rude.
not.
We were all in like,
I'm like, that was disrespectful. Yeah, you did. I was like,
we're like, wait a minute. Yeah.
oh, no.
But we didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know the history.
Yeah,
You're right.
you did.
And once you
So-
brought it to my attention, you were absolutely right.
Yeah.
So what did he do to take the first time? He took what? What did he take the first time?
He took our concept.
You know, we respect Joseph at the time.
Right.
You know, he's a black man who's developed an app, and we were like, you know what, we want to really meet this man and see how we can add like a VIP service. So we figured he has the app going, and if there's anyone who wanted to pay for VIP matchmaking, maybe we can add an additional service to what he did.
Okay, kind of.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of like.
So after we invited him to a meeting, and we said, let's collaborate. So we initiated the collaboration some years ago.
Then he became a matchmaker after that.
After he shared everything that
How
he
did
did,
you
like,
know how it
what
worked?
I've never even seen his app. Let me see this app, girl.
I got my phone.
Oh, well, come on, y'all. What is it? Come on. Let me see. So the VIP.
Oh, yeah, that's us. We've not seen that before. So
Wow.
that is exactly what we pitched to him.
VIP matchmaking is very, very common amongst matchmakers. It's pretty common if that's what they say he stole.
So when you're talking about collaborating, be careful what you share, okay? Coming up.
Kevin is nice. I like Kevin. He like girled me a couple times.
You're so animated. Are you always like this? Girl.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you. Makes me really hungry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're so pretty in person.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're a nice tall glass of water.
Hey, man, I hope you have as much fun as I did
We'll
last time I
see.
came.
We'll see. I'm not really into pole dance. I've gone a couple times. I'm not good at it. Oh yeah,
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna be able to do that.
You got this. You got this.
You got
I
it.
got faith
I
in
ain't gonna be able to do that. But we gonna try.
I cannot wait to hear about this pole dancing date with Kevin.
The date itself was fine. Okay, Kevin was nice. He's tall, he's charismatic.
And you're a walker on the pole?
you. Okay.
Yes. Touch the side of your body. Stand up on those toes. Good. Clean those hips out and give me a nice sexy walk. So,
I don't know how we did this, but we here.
Now, I don't think that the average straight man would be down for pole dancing.
feel yourself.
Someone tells me that Kevin likes pole dancing and actually is doing all things sexual. I thought it would be great for them.
Squeeze those abs and bam.
Girl, I was so nervous. I've never set a woman up with a bisexual man. I was so worried.
All right, you got this.
1, 2, 3.
Bam. Yes, perfect.
So we talked after the date.
Okay.
And he's a great conversationalist.
What rush is on?
Work.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a sex blogger.
Love it. I love it. I'm a great cook. Because I don't cook. I went to the bar and I'm with Phoebe.
And like I said, Kevin is nice. I like Kevin. I think he would be a great friend. We're talking. And he like girled me a couple times.
She was like, yeah, girl.
You're so animated. Are you always like this?
Girl. I am always 100% like this.
Okay, did you tell him how, like, hey, you just did you give him anything?
No, I want you to be yourself.
Okay, so you just want to see how he really was. Okay. Could you go on a date with him again?
Like a girl part didn't jump. You know what I mean? Important. Correct. I need him to be like,
I need that too. I get that. I am disappointed that it didn't work. Because Ashley seems to really like him, though. She likes him as a person. But I give my clients 5 introductions.
so do I get another date or
So let me regroup. But yes, you'll definitely get another date. I'm definitely open to the challenge of finding a match for Ashley. If I weren't open, I wouldn't take her. And you know, we'll see what we come up with the next.
this is pretty good? How's yours?
Like, this is like maybe the best thing I've ever put in my mouth. Ever.
What can I switch guys out to quickly? I like a dirty martini and then also a glass of water.
Good old fashions.
Thank you.
Love it.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
This is gonna be fun,
I
right?
think it's gonna be great.
Just because I feel like she gets in her own head, and I can see her being nervous sometimes. So what I'll do is I'll take the lead. I'll like try to spark some conversations with her.
I'm passionate about matchmaking because Paris is so passionate about matchmaking. I'll be honest with you. Like, I was doing it by myself and it was hard.
But observe her natural flirtiness, observe her zeal for meeting new people.
Seeing her passion for it re-energized me as well.
Hello.
Is the lady of the hour. I need a cigar, so I'm gonna leave you all to do what you do. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, Queen, look good.
Thank you.
Okay, so we are actually here to find some eligible bachelors that we can put you in front of so you can start conversations with them today. Our goal isn't to immediately match Jessica. Our goal is to build her confidence and see how she interacts in a dating environment. Do you have any questions?
Is it okay if I ask what they do for a living?
Sometimes guys feel like if you ask what they do for a living right off, like you're just concerned about how much money they make. But you gotta ask enough questions to get a feel for his character. So see if there's any commonalities and just really ask questions about the person.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready? Let's go.
I did not tell Jessica that we had some of our outstanding men that are in our database planted out there into the cigar farm.
This is Jessica. Jessica, nice to meet you too. How old are you?
I'm 28. You?
35.
Okay, so you like younger men?
If they're mature.
No. All right.
Hi, Justin. What's your name?
Justin.
Justin. Nice to meet you, Justin. I love your eyes. So pretty.
These all things.
Girl,
Love it. What do you do for fun?
I like to have girls' night. We have wine and just kiki it up. And then, yeah. What about you?
Yeah, I like to kick with my homies too.
Oh, okay, from her. Give me this.
I have a reptile.
Oh, what kind?
I have a python. Snakes are awesome. Yeah. Nice meeting you.
I wasn't expecting this out of Jessica. She studied the hell out of me. You did an excellent job. I saw you in eye contact. I saw the smiles.
You're comfortable, you're confident. That's the things we want to see. So I'm so happy we got to observe this.
I'm really happy. I think you're ready to think. We're going to go ahead and start prospecting for you.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's do it.
You got this. Coming up. So the reason why we're mad, you took a concept that we brought to your attention and you made it your own.
It's a good discussion.
Boy, this should be something.
We are thinking.
Yes, how are you?
Good.
Ladies.
Girl. Hello. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation.
I feel like he needs to apologize to us.
We should have a sit down just to talk it out. We
Hey.
didn't expect you to bring company.
I don't go anywhere without my business partner when it comes to business. I was surprised as hell that the duo actually reached out to me because after they showed their ass at my event, I didn't think they had their egoism to do that.
He needs to know where this anger derived from. But Paris wasn't even around when this, popped off 8 years ago.
Right.
8 years ago, this girl is probably still in college. Like, this is between the three of us. You invite him, you're inviting me.
Do you want to get to the bottom of this? Because we'll actually get that today.
Queen. Okay. I'm going to listen to you deep down. I'm going to listen to everything you have to say.
And you guys all ready to order? Have any
Yes.
questions?
I want to get French toast, bacon, and home fries. I have $7 pancakes.
Let's get a waffle, home fries, thank you, Queen. Appreciate it.
Paris might want a new pet name from her man because he calls everybody queen.
Hey.
Come here, Queen. How you doing? All right, Queen, look good.
Thank you.
Queen. Thank you, Queen.
They call themselves.
Let's put everything on the table.
Okay, I like that. Years ago, do you remember? Probably 7, 8 years ago. Yeah. We had a conversation. Do you recall that conversation?
I do,
Okay.
I remember everything.
Okay,
I have a great long-term memory, but not short one.
So we reached out to you, as you remember, and we thought it has this wonderful app. We can collaborate. We can maybe do a VIP matchmaking service on there. Do you remember that conversation?
No.
We said, you know what? If someone ever wants to pay for a service, then we would come in and be matchmakers and we would offer a VIP service.
Right.
Yes. And your response was, you know what, this is great because I hadn't thought of that because I'm an app guy.
I don't remember that part. So I may have said, it's 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah, right.
I think I said,
Your long-term memory is great.
it is. So I meant my short-term memory is great.
He has a bad long-term memory. He has a bad short-term memory.
It's just, I don't remember things that are insignificant.
You have a memory. Stop. You have a brain.
What I may have said is that I'm not a professional matchmaker at that time.
2 weeks later, we're blocked on social media and you're saying, hey everybody, I'm Mr. Matchmaker. So that is unscrupulous.
So when you guys say this happened 2 weeks later, I don't believe that because it seems like I was doing some backsliding shit.
You were unscrupulous.
Did you really just say that? I've never heard a black person say unscrupulous in my life. What? Unscrupulous?
Basically, unethical behavior.
I know the definition.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
unsavory. It's, bad business practices.
Come on, like, what? Okay, so that's your truth.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna come out of your shoes.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump in Joseph's shoes.
Please
Come on. You guys approach me just like every other matchmaker in the industry approaches me for referrals.
We talked about how we can offer this VIP service.
Don't say VIP service.
Wait a minute.
So this is what we're doing. Hold up, because we call our matchmaking VIP matchmaking.
We just called it a couple days ago.
You're doing this. I need you to do this.
Get the hell out of here. Are you serious?
They're going to turn into a gang up on Joseph moment. Like, we're trying to reset you. You're not
We're not trying to gang up. We're not going to gang up on Joseph. So I'm a grown woman.
Oh, boy.
Not gonna be a gang up on Joseph.
All right, lady.
You're not gonna gang up on him.
No, I said what it is. I'm not scared.
I have been very quiet. You want to go with the finger throwing? I have.
Listen.
Why you and your shady eyes? Blink at me and that. They look gorgeous. No, they look shady. They look like backlashes. That's what they look like.
So tacky,
I'm
Joseph.
gonna count to three. Ain't no kids here.
You are a child to me. Listen, adults are talking. Children leave the room.
We tried to defend an olive man.
Oh my goodness.
So, when you reached out to me,
Yes.
at that point, you guys, I'm not sure exactly what you offered me, but it was an insult to me.
What was offensive? I'm gonna
You guys approached
understand.
me, don't remember exactly. I'm telling you this 10 years ago,
You announced yourself as Mr. Matchmaker 2 weeks later on social media.
I've been saying Mr. Matchmaker since 2013.
This dude don't even realize that he's telling on himself. Simple math. 2013 plus 8 equals 2021.
Yeah, 8 years ago. Exactly. 8 years ago is when we had the conversation. So really, Joseph, like really, you're saying the same thing. He became a matchmaker after we had that conversation.
Which is what we've been saying for 8 years.
Y'all have been successful without me, correct?
Absolutely.
We've been successful without you, correct?
Absolutely.
Why are we beefing?
So here's my proposition to you. Can we start cooking with a clean slate?
Let's do it, babe. Come on, let's get it. Come on.
You're killing me,
Come on,
Joseph.
come on.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right. Next.